Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have a very easy keto air fried recipe for you. Today I'm going to teach you how to make keto pizza rolls / pizza pockets, however you want to shape them. Now if you don't have an air fryer, no worries, the recipe is just as easy to make on your stovetop as it is in your air fryer. And if you want printable versions, you can check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find printable versions of the recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out videos every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So, while you do all that, let's get cooking. Preheat your air fryer to 400 degrees. In a large bowl, combine 121 grams of coconut flour, or 1 cup of coconut flour, a half teaspoon of salt, 5 grams or 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of dry oregano, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Sift or whisk these all together until they're fully combined and there are no lumps in the dry ingredients. Now the dry oregano and the garlic powder are optional. They just give the dough of the pizza rolls a nice flavor. You can always omit these if you just want a neutral flavored dough, or you can change or add different seasonings for different flavors. That's up to you. Once dry ingredients are sifted together, add 3 large room temperature eggs. Make sure they are room temperature so they stir in more smooth. Stir the eggs into the dry ingredients until they're fully combined and all the dry ingredients have been moistened by the eggs. Add 240 milliliters or 1 cup of the oil of your choice. I'm using olive oil. You can use whatever oil you want. Stir the oil in until everything is fully combined. Sprinkle in 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum. Stir the xanthan gum in until it's fully combined. Make sure you stir it well. You don't want the xanthan gum to start clumping up on you. Add 1/4 cup of warm water. Make sure it is warm water. This helps the xanthan gum to blend in better. Stir the water in until it's fully combined. Once it starts combining, make sure you stir it in for a good 30 seconds or so. This helps the xanthan gum to start activating and helping it to bind the ingredients together. You really don't want to leave the xanthan gum out. The xanthan gum is part of what helps your dough have elasticity so that when you go to roll up your pizza rolls or your pizza pockets, whichever one you're making, your dough won't tear on you. If you leave the xanthan gum out, you are going to have a more fragile dough and it can tear on you when you're trying to roll your pizza rolls or pizza pockets. Once you've stirred the dough all together for about a minute and you have a nice smooth dough, massage the dough together for about 1 minute. This is going to help absorb any excess moisture. It's also going to help the xanthan gum have more elasticity. Divide your dough into about 5 equal portions. Then line your work surface with a piece of parchment paper that's roughly around 5 by 7 inches. How big or small you roll out your portions of dough all depends on how big or small you want your pizza pockets or your pizza rolls. Once you have your work surface lined with the parchment paper, take one of the portions of dough, place it in the center of your parchment paper, then roll or press the dough out to roughly about 7 by 5 inches. Spread about a tablespoon or so of the pizza sauce of your choice into the center of the rectangle. Make sure you leave some space around the edges. If you're going to cut these into pizza rolls, then you can spread the sauce just about to the edges. If you're going to make this into a pizza pocket, you need to leave a little bit of space around the edges all the way around the rectangle. Make sure you just do a light layer of sauce. You don't want this to be a thick layer of sauce. It'll make your dough too soggy and it won't crisp up properly if you have too much sauce. So about a tablespoon or so, depending on how big you made your rectangles. Once your sauce is evenly spread, Sprinkle on a light layer of the shredded cheese of your choice. I'm using shredded mozzarella, and you just want to sprinkle on enough to cover up the sauce. Again, not a heavy layer. Top the cheese with the toppings of your choice. I'm just using some pepperoni and tossing on a little bit of finely chopped meat and chopped up olives. It's up to you what type of filling you're going to want in your pizza pocket or pizza roll. Then grasp the parchment paper underneath your dough and carefully roll the dough over your filling. Use the parchment paper to help support the dough. That way it's easier to roll it without it coming apart or anything like that. It's easier to keep the roll in place. Be careful when you do this. That way you keep your roll shaped. Once it's rolled, if you're wanting to make this into the pizza rolls, you would use a sharp knife and cut the spiral log into small rolls that are about 1 inch wide. Again, according to whatever size you want would be what you would cut it into. If you're like me and you're just wanting to do the pizza pocket, then lightly dampen your fingers and press the ends of the dough together to where they are completely sealed. Make sure that you don't just seal up the sides, but that you dampen your fingers and run your fingers along the seam. The seam will be sealed, and when you put it in your air fryer, it won't fall apart. Keep repeating the process until all 5 portions of your dough have been filled and shaped. Again, you can make these rolls or pockets any size you want them to be. Once all of your rolls have been filled and shaped, lightly spray the bottom of your air fryer basket. Lightly brush the outside of the pizza rolls or pizza pocket with some oil. I'm brushing it with olive oil, just a very light layer. Then place the pizza rolls or pizza pocket in a single layer in your fryer basket and air fry at 400 degrees for about 3 minutes. After the 3 minutes, turn the rolls or the pizza pocket over and air fry for another 1 to 2 minutes or until the rolls or pizza pocket is brown all the way around. Now, if you don't have an air fryer, you can still make these and cook it on the stovetop. Just heat some oil in a large skillet, then place your pizza rolls or your dough into the hot oil and let them cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then turn them and let them cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. And continue turning them and allowing them to cook in 2 to 3 minute intervals until the rolls or the pizza pockets are browned all the way around. Once they're done cooking, remove them from your air fryer, place them on the serving plate of your choice. Allow them to cool for just about a minute or so, just so you don't burn your fingers or burn your mouth. You can serve them with some extra pizza sauce if you want to. I'm using my no-cook pizza sauce. I'll leave a link in the description to that. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.